Yes, welcome you all for the today classes. Today we are going to start the. Today we are going to solve some numericals on the third model. Those numericals on the fluid flow measurements. Okay, so already we discussed what are the fluid flow measurements instruments or devices. Okay, so in on those we are going to start to solve some numericals. Okay. So let's start with the first problem on the fluid flow measurement. A venturimeter with a 200 mm diameter at inlet and 100 mm throat diameter is led with axis horizontal and is used for measuring the flow of oil of a specific gravity 0.8. The difference of level in YouTube differential manometer leads 180 mm of mercury, while 11.52 into 10 raised to 3 kg of oil is collected in 4 minutes. So calculate the discharge coefficient for the meter. Take the specific gravity of the mercury as 13.6. Okay, this is the statement of the given problem. Okay, so first write down the given data. So what are the data he has given in the problem? First we have to write it. So first here data inlet diameter. First you should know what is the venturimeter. It consists of the three parts. One is the diverging part, another one is the throat, next part is the first one is the convergent part, next throat, and next one is the divergent part. So if you know those parts, then you are able to write the diameter here. Okay, so what is the diameter? uh, inlet diameter it is nothing but the convergent diameter at section 1 so that we have to take it as a d1, so that is given 200 mm, which is equal to 0.2 meter. Next he has given that the throat diameter at section 2 so that d2 is equal to 100 mm, that is you have to convert it into meter, that becomes 0.1 meter. Next, what he has given, he has given that mass flow rate indirectly, so that we have to make it in kg per meter cube. Okay, so here mass flow rate is, he has given that 11.52 into 10 raised to 3 kg of oil is collected in 4 meters. That's why we have to take it 11.52 into 10 raised to 3 divided by 4. This 4 is here, then it becomes kg per minute. It becomes kg per minute. Okay, next specific gravity of oil he has given 0.8. Okay, 0.8 he has given the specific gravity of oil. Next one, he has given that specific gravity of the mercury, that is 13.6. Next, a reading from the YouTube differential manometer, he has given that 180, that is x equal to 180 mm of mercury. Here he has given 180 mm of mercury. Then we have to convert that into meter, that it becomes 0.18 meter of mercury. Next, piezometric head. So we have to find out that piezometric head by using this formula, that is H is equal to x into Sm by S0 minus 1 meter of oil. So already he has given that Sm and S0. Okay, so the H is equal to x, he has given 0.18 here. Sm specific gravity of the mercury, that is 13.6. SO specific gravity of the oil, that is 0.8 minus 1, which is, if you have calculated this, you will get that 2.88 meter of oil. Next, what he has given, we know that diameter. So from this diameter we are able to find out the areas here, that is A1 and A2. So that A1 is equal to 5 by 4 D1 square, which is equal to 5 by 4 0.2, that is 0.2 square is equal to 0.0314 meter square. Next, A2 is equal to 5 by 4 D2 square. So D2 already we know, just substitute and get the values. Okay. Next, what he has given the density of the water, we know the rho W is equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. But he has given the density of the oil. We have to find the density of the oil, he has given the specific gravity of the oil. If you multiply this specific gravity of the oil with this density of the water, we will get density of oil. Okay, so that specific gravity of the oil is 0.8, density of the water is 1000, so we will get that the specific gravity of density of oil, that is 800 kg per meter cube. Okay, so now mass flow rate he has given that 11.5 to 10 raised to 3 divided by 4, that is kg per meter, that we have to convert it into kg per second. That mass flow rate is equal to m dot, indicated by m dot, 11.5 to 10 raised to 3 divided by 4, so which is given in the problem into 60. If you multiply the or if you divided with this value with 60, will get kg per second, because 1 minute is equal to 60 second. 60 second, that's why I have to divide and multiplied with this 4. Okay, so now discharge or volumetric flow rate is equal to q is equal to m dot by rho o, that is density of the oil. This is the mercury, sorry, flow rate. So that mass flow rate, so it is the mass flow rate 11.5 to 10 raised to 3 divided by 4 into 60 into density of the oil is 800, so that 1 by 800, 0.06 meters square per meter cube per second. This is the discharge. Now what we have to find out here, calculate the discharge of the coefficient. So that is discharge coefficient is nothing but CD. CD. To find out the CD, we have that discharge through the venturimeter. We have this formula, Q is equal to CD A1 A2 into root of 2GH divided by root of A1 square minus A2 square. So already we know the value of A1 and A2. Already we know the value of Q, and already we know that H, that is piezometric head. Okay, G is nothing but acceleration due to gravity, so that is 9.81. so only thing is the CD, that is nothing but discharge coefficient of for meter. Okay, so if you substitute all the values and simplified it, we will get that CD is equal to 0.985. This is our required answer. CD is equal to 0.985. This is our required answer. Okay, so first we have to write down this equation, discharge to venturimeter. Then you have to compare what are the requirement here. So CD we need to find out. So with unknown of this CD, we should know all the things, rest of the parameters. Q we should know, A1 A2. So then we have to plan how to find out that Q and A1 and A2, and those are okay. H is the piezometric head, that we have to calculate it by using the specific gravity of oil and mercury. Okay, so A1 and A2 can be calculated by using the D1 and D2. Okay, so now Q is equal to what, m dot by rho, so that is the uh, uh, mass flow rate divided by density of oil. So with this we can calculate the Q, and substitute all the values and make the calculation. We will get the CD is equal to 0.985. If the value is lies between 0.9 to 0.99, then your answer is somewhat correct. Okay, because the CD of this venturimeter, that is coefficient discharge of venturimeter, is always lies between 0.9 to 0.99. Okay, so here we will get we got 0.98, that is correct. Okay, so next one is second problem. So here a venturimeter is fitted in a pipe of 20 centimeter diameter, where the pressure head is 7.6 meter of flowing fluid, and the maximum flow is 8100 liter per minute. Okay, first one, A, find the least diameter of the throat to ensure that the pressure head does not become the negative. Okay, presume discharge coefficient for the meter is 0.96. Next, B, what is the quantity of water flow through it when differential manometer shows a steady deflection of 20 centimeter of mercury. So in the bracket he has given that relative density of the mercury is 13.6. Okay, first we should write the given data. So what are the data he has mentioned in the statement of the problem? Okay, so that data the CD is equal to, he has given that it's the coefficient of the discharge. He clearly mentioned that the discharge coefficient or coefficient of a discharge, that is nothing but CD, which is given 0.96. 0.96. Okay, inlet diameter at section 1 1. So whatever the pipe diameter is there, that is equal to the inlet diameter of that venturimeter. Then he has given the pipe diameter that is 20 centimeter, that is our D1. So that 20 centimeter is equal to 0.2 meter. Next, what he has given throat diameter, we have to find out that section 2, that is nothing but the find the least diameter of the throat. So that is nothing but d2 is equal to how much. Okay, so now discharge he has given, that is 8100 liter per minute. So that we have to convert it into meter cube per second. So how to convert that? First we have to convert that liter per minute into the meter cube per second. 8100 into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by 60, then it will get that meter cube per second, that is equal to 0.135 meter cube per second. Okay, so first we have to convert this liter per minute into a meter cube per second by dividing and multiplying into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by 60. Okay, next, specific gravity of mercury has given, that is 13.6. Okay, now we have to find he has given that pressure. So pressure is 7.6 meter, that is pressure head, that is p1 by rho g, he has given 7.6 meter of flow, and p2 by rho g, it becomes 0. Why it is taken as 0? Here he has mentioned that to ensure that the pressure head does not become negative. If it is, it means it does not become negative, is nothing but 0. You have to consider it as a 0. P2 by rho g is equal to 0, and P1 by rho g he has given that 7.6 meter of flowing fluid. Okay, so now we have to find out the piezometric head by using another formula, that is P1 by rho g minus P2 by rho g. Okay, we can calculate the piezometric head by H is equal to, if he has mentioned that specific gravity is and the YouTube manometer reading, then we have to use this formula, H is equal to x into Sm by S naught minus 1. If he has mentioned that pressure heads, then we have to find out by using this formula. Okay, that is piezometric head P1 by rho g minus P2 by rho g meter of fluid. Okay, substitute these two, 7.6 minus 0, then it becomes 7.6 meter of fluid. H is equal to 7.6 meter of fluid. Okay, so first, now coming to the find the least diameter of the throat, that is d2. So we know that a1 is equal to pi by 4 d1 square is equal to 5 by 4, d1 is given 0.2 square, then it becomes 0.0314 meters square. Okay, but we should know the d2. Okay, so to know that d2, we have one formula, that q is equal to cd a1 a2 by root of a1 square minus a2 square into root of 2gh. Okay, so that q is equal to already find out this q in terms of meter cube per second, just directly substitute here. So cd he has given a1, already we found out this value a1, we don't know the a2 because we don't know the d2. Okay, that's we have to kept it as it is, a2 root of 2, g is 9.81 and at h is 7.6, already found it. Substitute all the values here except this a2, we will get that a2 is equal to 0.0108 meter square. But we know that a2 is equal to what? Pi by 4 dt square. But the thing is, here we need to find out the d2. The only thing unknown is d2, which is equal to here, and multiplied and simplified it, you will get dt is equal to 0.1173 meter. This is the least diameter of the throat. Okay, this is first answer required. Okay, next one is what we have to find out this q. We have to find out this q. What is the quantity of water? It when differential meter shows the steady deflection of sun. So if this deflection will shows the 20 centimeter of mercury, then what is the discharge he has asked. So here specific gravity of the water he has given this S is equal to 1. We have to take that specific gravity of the mercury, Sm is equal to 13.6. Then X he has given, that is 20 centimeter of mercury. Then what is the Q here? Okay, next we have to find out this piezometric head. So if he has given this pressure head in terms of this P1 by rho c, then we have to use this formula. If he has mentioned any deflections or any x values, so then we have to calculate the piezometric head by using this formula, that is H is equal to x into S uh, Sm divided by S minus 1 meter of oil. Then substitute all the values. So we know here we will get that H is equal to 2.52 meter of water. Okay, now Q is equal to CD. A1 and A2 value already we know that this is the A2 value and this is the A1 value. 2gh, G value we know, H value already find out here. Okay, substitute all the values, we will get that Q value. This is our second required answer. Okay, so nothing is here. Sir already here he has find out given in this Q. Okay, but it is this Q is different and this Q is different. He has given this Q in the statement of the problem, but he has asked to find out that Q when the deflection shows the 20 centimeter of mercury. Okay, this is the second answer. Okay, now move on to the third one. So what is the from here? A horizontal venturimeter with a 30 centimeter diameter and 10 centimeter throat diameter is used for measuring the flow of water through a pipeline. If pressure in a pipeline is 150 kilopascal and the vacuum pressure at throat is 40 centimeter mercury, okay, calculate the rate of flow. It may be presumed that 5% of the differential head is lost between the pipe main and throat section. Okay, also make calculation for the discharge coefficient. Take the specific weight of the water is 10 kilonewton per meter cube. Okay, so this is the statement of the problem. First write down the solution data as whatever he has given here. Inlet diameter at section 1 that is nothing but here the venturimeter, horizontal venturimeter with 30 centimeter. This is the inlet diameter of the D1, that is divergent part or pipe. Okay, that is 0.3 meter. Throat diameter, he has mentioned that 10 centimeter throat diameter, that is nothing but D2. 10 centimeter, it becomes 0.1 meter. So next P1 he has mentioned in terms of kilopascal. P1 he has given the if pressure in pipeline is 150 kilopascal, then we have to make it in terms of pascal. Just multiplied with 1000, then it is 1,15,000 pascal. Okay, P2 he has given 40 centimeter of mercury. Pressure at throat is P2, that is 40 centimeter of mercury. So that becomes 0.4 meter of mercury and 0.4 into specific gravity of the mercury into G. Then it will get in terms of what? Pascal. So here this unit is pascal and this unit is centimeter of or meter of mercury. Then we have to convert this unit into the pascal. Then for that we have to multiply this specific gravity of the mercury and G, that is acceleration due to gravity. Okay, so at that time we will get in terms of pascal. Okay, now the specific weight of water, that is rho g, is equal to 10 kilonewton per meter cube. Okay, so he has given thus we have to convert it into newton per meter cube, that is 10 into 10 raised to 3 newton per meter. Kilonewton can be converted into newton per meter cube by multiplying 10 raised to 3. Now P1 by rho g is here. P1 is given 1,15,000 pascal divided by rho is nothing but 1000 or 10,000. You can take the 10,000, then it becomes 15 meter of water. Similarly, P2 by rho g is minus 53,366.4 divided by 1000, then it becomes minus 5.33 meter of water. Okay, so these two are the P1 by rho g and P2 by rho g. Now we have to calculate the h, same here, p1 by rho g minus p2 by rho g. So then it becomes 15 minus of minus 55.336, which is equal to 20.336 meter of water. This is the h. Now what we have to find out here, a rate of a flow. Calculate the rate of flow, that is nothing but what, q. We have to find out the q. Okay, so for that a1 and a2 can be find out by using this d1 and d2. a1 is 0.07065 meter square, and a2 is 0.00785 meter square. By using d1 and d2, we will get that a1 and a2. So next, from the continuity equations, we have q is equal to a1 v1 is equal to a2 v2, but we don't know the v1 and v2 also. Okay, for that we have to write v1 is equal to q by a1 and v2 is equal to q by a2. So now a1 by a2, this a1 by a2, so this q and this q will get cancelled. If we simplify this a1 by a2, then we will get 9. Okay, so what it happens, what it becomes, v2 is equal to, this v2 is equal to what, a1 by a2 into v1, that is or v2 is equal to 9 times of v1. v2 is equal to what, 9 times of v1. If you simplify this, we will get that v2 is equal to 9 times of v1. Next, head loss. Why we have to find out this head loss? Here he has given it may be a presumed that 5% of the difference lost, that is the head loss. How much percent is 5%? Then head loss between inlet and throat, hf is equal to 0.005, that is 0.005, this is the percentage, into 20.336, which is equal to 1.0168 meter of water. Okay, this 20.336 is here h into head loss, that is the physiometric head into percentage of the head loss. We will guess, will give us head loss, okay, between inlet and throttle. Now we can use this Bernoulli equations for the section 1 and 2. Already we solved some problems on this Bernoulli equation. What is given, p1 by rho g plus p1 square by 2g plus z1 is equal to p2 by rho g plus p2 square by 2g plus z1 plus hf, because it has some 5% of the lost, so that we have to convert it, that we have to consider here. Okay, plus hf. Now z1 and z2, since the pipe is horizontal, if the pipe is horizontal, then we have to take that z1 and z2 are equal. Now it becomes p1 by rho g plus p1 square by 2g is equal to p2 by rho g plus p2 square by 2g plus hf. This z1 and this z2 will get cancelled if these two are equal. Next, we have to substitute all the values, p1 by rho g and p2 by rho g. Already we found out that 15 and 5 minus 5.336. Okay, so v1 square by 2g is as it is, v2 square by 2g is as it is. Sorry, v2, again we know that v2 is equal to 9 v1 square, then it becomes 18. You can directly write down 81 v1 square by 2g plus 1.016 okay. So we have to calculate, simplified it here. We will get that v1, because the only unknown thing is here v1. So if you substitute this here, already we know that q is equal to a1 v1. We know the value of a1 here, we know the value of v1, we just find out it. We will get the discharge, that is our calculate the rate of flow, that is our first required answer, that is q is equal to a1 v1 is equal to q is equal to how much, 0.153 meter cube per second. This is our first required answer. Okay, next, what he has asked, calculate, also make the calculation for the discharge coefficient. Then we have to find out the CD. Continued, here the problem is continued. Okay, now we have to find out the CD. This is the same as that of the previous one. Okay, so now we have to find out the CD. So for that, already we know that a1 and a2. Okay, how to find out this a1 and a2? So piezometric head can be calculated by using the formula. Okay, that is also done in the previous slides. Okay, q is already we find out this 0.153 meter cube. Okay, now we have to take this coefficient equations for the venturimeter, that is q is equal to cd a1 a2 root of 2 gh divided by root of a1 square minus 8 square. Okay, now the only unknown is here CD. If you, because you have to observe this q already find out, a1 and a2 can also know the values. 2 g is nothing but 9.81 and h is already find out here 20.33 6 meter of water. Okay, so only unknown thing is CD. Substitute all the values. Okay, and calculate it. We will get that CD is equal to 0.97. Again, this coefficient of discharge of venturimeter is lies between 0.99 to the 0.99. Okay, so that CD is equal to 0.97. So this is our second required answer. Second required answer. Okay, so with this we will complete the third model of numericals. Okay, so in the next class we will start the another topic. Thank you.